semen retention, body gains, and what to expect on the fourth dimension. Being that we are no longer in the third dimension, I know everything looked the damn same to you, man, but I know it don't feel the same. And I know that time is going by real fast, Tom. Thanksgiving coming real fast. Wasn't it just the 4th of July, just like the other time? Just a couple of weeks ago, it felt like it was the 4th of July, man. You hear what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we gonna wake up and it's gonna be Christmas. Then it's gonna be New Year's. Then it's gonna be 2024 and 25, and it's gonna get faster until it doesn't exist. Expect that on the fourth dimension because time was created. Time is another program. Time really operates on the third dimension. Once it starts vibrating higher to the fourth dimension and fifth dimension, it starts breaking up and not even existing anymore. You hear what I'm saying? So we can expect that for time not even to exist. Once we get so we vibe so high, we're going to be like Dr. Manhattan. Look up Dr. Manhattan. We're going to be able to go back in our childhood, then go when we're 16, then go all the way when we're 135 years old, just like blah, 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 blah. Like on Lucy. On Lucy, that's without time. That's how we are going to be. These are the powers that we're going to have. And they just is like little. Let me talk about this time real quick. This is what me and my girl do. When it's work time, we've got it to where the time go by so quick. When it's our day off and stuff like that, we make it go by real gracefully. And it works for us. Time is different for everybody. It's somebody that's standing in a long line and 30 minutes is a long time to them. And it's somebody that's talking to their people up in jail and 30 minutes is like real fast, man. I mean, that went by just so fast. So you see how time doesn't even exist anyway, but now we're about to see that it doesn't exist. It never existed, just like a fleshly family. The fleshly family only operates on the third dimension. As we go higher and higher, it starts to break up around the fourth dimension, the fifth, and beyond. Around the fourth dimension, a lot of these third dimensional programs start to like glitch out and not work anymore. You hear what I'm saying? That's what family do. So once you start to vibrate higher, you start to separate from that program. Why? Because it was a program. Remember, Jesus said that he came back to separate mother from daughter, father from son. This is what he was talking about, man. No cut, no chase. You hear what I'm saying? Once you start vibrating higher, you're going to realize that the fleshly family was only an illusion. This is going to be one of the hardest ones for a lot of people to come to realize that you are Truman and everybody else in your life is the show. Yeah, you Truman. Yeah, you Jamie, you Jim Carrey, man, up in the movie. Everybody done tricked you, man. You've been bamboozled and hoodwinked. Your whole damn life, man. You hear what I'm saying? If you're the chosen, if you're not the chosen, then your damn fleshly family is your family. Your fleshly narcissistic family, that is your family. And 9 times out of 10, you a damn flying monkey. And this is about as good as it's going to get for you. You hear what I'm saying? But if you're the chosen, then you had to come in the narcissistic family to teach you this spiritual Navy SEAL training so you could become the person you are now. You hear what I'm saying? Another thing that you're going to start witnessing in the fourth dimension, this is the wild one, but if you think I'm wild, I really don't care. Listen, the cloak of the people inside of the flesh suits only operates in the third dimension. It starts glitching out in the fourth dimension. The higher you vibe, the more a serial killer is going to look like a serial killer. The more a reptile is going to look like a reptile. The more a witch with a wicked face is going to look like them. At first, these people used to look like probably like a sexy woman. Like, let's take like a Kim Kardashian. At first, when you vibrate and low, she looked like a sexy woman because the cloak is on and you under the illusion. You hypnotized. But as you vibrate higher and that illusion, that Maya starts to break and the residual self-image starts to come out like on the movie Shallow Hal, you're going to be able to see what's inside of a person. And this doesn't have to, this ain't only just for the wicked. You're going to start seeing people who's an angel-like because they're going to have a glow. We're not going to be able to hide behind these damn titles and this money and this Gucci. You feel what I'm saying? We're not going to be able to hide behind it no more because in the fourth dimension and fifth and beyond, we get to see with more than these eyes. Remember, Morpheus told Neo Neo asked Morpheus, why is his eyes weak? And he said he never used them. You hear what I'm saying? You're going to be able to use those eyes and see a person. You're going to be able to smell a person. You're going to be able to touch a person's hand and feel a person. All of your senses are going to be superhero senses. Like on a whole nother level. A lot of people is getting this now, especially if they practice in semen retention and body gains. Semen retention, to keep the light, you're going to need a certain amount of light in your body to get these tapeworms out and for the high vibrational energies that come up into you, aka angels, all of that. Get all of the downloads. And you're going to need a strong temple so that these things can live inside of. They already polluted our temple so that the bad things can live in it. Now we need to clean up our temple and make it real cool because the godly, kingly things is coming in. Like if Farrakhan was coming to your house next week, wouldn't you want to clean it up real good and stuff like that? Come on, man, you would want to do that. So this is the same thing. You hear what I'm saying? When you on the fourth dimension, as we go higher and higher, people ain't going to be able to hide. You're going to look at somebody coming and you're going to be like, ugh, that fool is sick. Or, oh, that's a righteous guy right there. They used to do it back in the days. Remember, even Cain was scared because he knew that when people seen him, they was going to know he was a murderer. How? Because way back then, people could see people really. It's a lot of people that got cloaks on. That's cannibals, that's aliens. It's dozens of alien species on this planet, but they cloaked, and that cloak was only operating in the third dimension. Now it's about to start glitching. So if you see somebody looking weird as hell, just breathe, and don't panic. Understand that they can't hurt you. I know this sounds weird right now. This is Navy SEAL training spiritually. I'm getting your ass prepared, man, for what's fit to start happening. They already been around us. You hear what I'm saying? So don't be afraid. Now it's just that you're going to be able to see them. And that actually makes them weaker. They don't want you to see them. That's why their ass is about to start going underground and stuff. Because once we start really seeing them, we're going to be like, I get them, For real. The Most High made us fishers. Then he's going to make us hunters. The hunter time is the time when we're going to be like, I get them. You hear what I'm saying? And they going to run in their holes. They already trying to leave. They ain't got nothing planned but escape. If you only knew. They only plan is escape. They need permission to drop nuclear bombs and stuff, man. They can't just drop it. They can't just do what they want to do. Listen, even witches and sorcerers know that they can't just do what the hell they want to do. And it's the Most High. It's like the children of the Most High just don't know that. You understand what I'm saying? These are things that's going to happen as we get higher and higher in the fourth, fifth, and beyond. Time is going to be totally warped, man. You're going to start seeing people with all gray hair but look like they like 25 years old. Yeah, it's true. What you think a lot of the Kung Fu movies and stuff be talking about? A lot of these movies and stuff is talking about a time that was, but that time that was is going to be a time that's about to come. Again, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. You're not going to even have the taste for all of this flesh and stuff like that. Yes, I still eat meat and stuff like that. I really believe that the goal is vegetarian, but I eat meat. That's my bad thing. If you want to say that that's a bad thing, I don't smoke and drink and all of that, but I do eat the chicken breast, the whiting fish. I actually eat the best of the meats, but yet it's still meat. And as we get higher in this fourth and fifth dimension, you're not going to be able to eat the meat, not only because you're not going to have a taste for the blood meat, but you're going to start getting a compassion for certain things. You hear what I'm saying? Like a child used to have. If a child knew that hamburger was that little cow or that big cow, it'd be sad when they be eating it like it's really that cow. You can't even tell a child what they eat. You know, they get sad. Like, them chicken nuggets is really people. Nah. Yeah. But you can't tell a child what they eating because it'll blow their mind. That's how we about to start being. I cannot picture eating none of that new meat. Look, after this year, it's a wrap. Like I said in another video, the secret is getting it with a big bone on it. It's ground beef, anything that's up in Chef Boyardee's, any type of little meats and stuff that's up in Hot Pockets, all that. That's all gonna be that meat that's grown. Any hamburger, White Castle burgers. I think that White Castle's already was it. But any type of White Castles and already made things that you just gotta warm up, all of that is gonna be that meat. This is why as we vibe higher, we're gonna get that taste up out of our mouth while they continue to eat that meat. They know that meat is bad. I'm saying we know that the meat is bad. We know that right before, the thing that made us wear the mask, right before all of that, it was the big Popeye's chicken sandwich craze, right? Look it up. A couple of months before all of that, everybody was eating Popeye's chicken. Now, I'm not trying to go that far and say all that. I'm just saying that you think about it. You hear what I'm saying? And this is why we're going to get the taste up out of our mouth. As we vibrate higher, we're going to want to eat more vegetables. We're going to want to be more loving to each other. Like, as I vibe higher, I don't even want to sleep with females like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm still a man. Don't even be playing. But it's like I would rather have a conversation. I would rather want to know a person first. And even with a brother, even with another person that's a different race, I would want to, talk to them and all of that. Even if they leave a bad comment and I go to their page and they got a good video, I still like it. I probably don't leave a comment or nothing, but if I'm rocking with it, I still like it because I'm like, you know what? They might be judgmental, but I'm thinking about, man, I like it. And that's all that matters, man. They don't like me, but I like them. I never tell them, but I like how their music sound, man. They might go far, man. Fourth dimensional stuff. It's way more stuff that's gonna come. I'll tell you about it later. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back at you with another video. Peace.